Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sanket. You are watching AgentForce Custom Scorer series. So this is the fifth video of this series where we are going to create a scorer metadata. So we have already created prompt templates in the past. So these are the these are the three different prompt template. We already have created field completeness, then friction eval for lead insight agent, and multi-dimension evaluation. So one is of type measurement, one is of type multi-level, and one is of type open-ended. So these are the prompt template I had: multi-level, measurement, and open-ended, right? So we already created. If you have not watched those videos, go back and watch in the playlist. I will mention their links in the video. So now what I have done is I have opened the AgentForce Vibes, and I have. So this is AgentForce Vibes. How to open AgentForce Vibes? You can click on Setup and click on AgentForce Vibes. So if it is enabled in your org, so it will open like the web version of VS Code. And I downloaded the prompt template from Salesforce org browser. So this is GenAI prompt template, and I downloaded the one I created. These are the ones which I downloaded. And I had already 5 different core in the past created already for that agent. So if you see, this is my agent, lead insight agent. And if I go to session and intent page, I filtered it with the agent name. And you have button over here called evaluations. If you click on manage AI scorers, it will show you the list of all the scorer you had. So you can see these three are a standard one. These two are like custom one we created in the past. And now we are going to create three more, right? So let me go back here. So what I have done is I opened the vibes, and I I pasted the path to those prompt template, and I'm going to say is can you create the metadata name is basically the scorer metadata name is AI agent scorer definition. So let me copy the path and tell that can you create the metadata for this prompt template for agent API name. I will pass the agent API name. So agent API name is this, and then deploy to org. So it's very simple job. It is going to create the AI agent scorer definition metadata for each of these prompt template and then deploy it to the org. I will walk you through how the metadata looks like. So and this is through the metadata, right? I will talk you how in another video I will show you how you can create from the UI. Like if you do not want to do it from the VS Code or any IDE of your choice, if you want to do it from the UI, like how you can create, like how you can define a feedback template, and then from the UI I will talk about that in another video. So I'm going to hit the send message. So let's wait for here. It is going to create now. So it will take like some time, 2-3 minutes to do all the command run. It has all the MCP and rule set enabled, which is out of the box with the AgentForce Vibe. So if you like doing it in Claude or Copilot or Cursor, it's up to you, wherever you want to do. But yeah, I'm showing you in the vibes here. So it is reading the prompt template, and now it will create it. So I'm going to wait for this for some time to be completed. So looks like it is completed now. If you see my AgentForce Vibes, I just checked it. Everything is good. It created these three AI agent scorer definition, one for field completeness prompt template, one for this one, and one for this one. So each separate AI agent scorer definition metadata for separate prompt template, right? Now, just to verify quickly on the UI, so what I did is just clicked on refresh here and selected my agent, the one which I'm working on. So this is lead insight agent I have, and I am going to click on evaluation and then manage AI scorer over here. So I will see all the scorers. So you can see previously it was 3. Now I can see 8. So this is one of them, multi-dimension evaluation, which is open-ended one. And then field completeness scorer, which is like measurement 0 to 10. And then this is friction eval for lead insight agent scorer. This is like multi-level, right? So let's quickly see the metadata just to understand them properly. So let me do one thing. So for this one, this is field completeness. Here we are showing, let me collapse it. So what we are saying is this is AI agent a scorer definition. A scorer type is predefined, and then in the scorer version, if you see, we have agent association tag. So we pass the agent API name, and then we pass the sampling rate, like how much session. If there are 1,000 sessions, or consider if there are 100 sessions. So how many sessions you want to evaluate? Do you want to evaluate everything? So one meaning 100%. If you say 0.5, it will be 50%. So like that. And then this is engine. So engine is nothing but we are saying to evaluate this, use this prompt template. And this is the prompt template API name. And here we passed output enum value. Basically, it is all the value it can choose between. So 0 to 10 we said, right? So 0 to 10 is here, right? And then value specification, like is it going to increase by 1 or 5, 0.5? Like if you say step counter 1, so it will only return 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you say basically 0.5, then it's going to return either 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, like that. So this is what. And then semantic type is like what kind of a scorer it is. Is it measurement? If you open similarly the other one, this is multi-level. So here again you have agent association tag, you pass the API name, you pass the sampling rate, and then here again I pass the prompt template API name over here in the engine. And then here you see the allowed values. And then let me open the multi-dimension one. This is open-ended one. Here also we pass the agent API name, sampling rate, the prompt template API name. And so this is how the metadata looks like. And you can validate them over here. If you want to control, let's say I don't want to evaluate all the sessions coming automatically in the data cloud. I want to control it. Let's say you want to say that I want only 50% of them. So you can you can do it on 50% and click on update. So there is another thing here, input level, which determines whether the scorer evaluates each intent or the entire session, right? So let's say a session had 3 or 4 different intent. So right now whatever I have shown you is for the session level. I have not done it for the intent. If you do it on intent levels, for one session you will have multiple evaluation. It depends on number of intent a session has. So you can also choose between one of them, and you can click on update. You can also deactivate it. Like let's say you do not want to evaluate always. Let's say customer saying, or there are a lot of customer complaints. So if you want to take a remedy action, so you can create a scorer, evaluate them, keep a track for, let's say, a week or two, and then if you got enough data to debug, you can switch it off. The good thing is data cloud data is there always with you, and you can always run a job to evaluate them in the future also. So you have all the control. In the upcoming videos, I will tell you how to run a job from Apex or Flow, or how to run these scorers from Apex and Flow. But yeah, what else we need to know, right? So now the scorers are active, everything is good. Let me do a quick thing. Let me run a quick preview of this agent. So that a new set, it will, I know it will take some time to come data into data cloud model, but yeah, I will pause the video and wait for it and then resume from there. So let's say lead insight. I'm going to tell something just to demonstrate that they runs automatically. You don't need to do anything else. So yes, and then it is asking me the name. So I will say, let me copy a lead name. So Bertha Boxer. Yeah, I'm going to copy this name and pass it over here. Okay, sorry. Let me copy this lead and pass it over here. Yep, and I passed it, and then it given me the result. Let me now hold for some time. If you wait for like 5 minutes max, you will see that data coming up automatically in the data cloud, and the scorer runs automatically. Like you don't need to do anything else for that. So let me do one thing. Let me go to session in intent, and in the unprocessed session, I don't think it will come immediately. It will take like a minute or so. So let me sort it by the date, sorry, duration. And yeah, it has not came yet. Let's wait for some time. Let me check if it has come here. So basically when you do interact with agents, so those session will appear over here, and then you can see all those fields whatever you have created. So for example, if you can see these are like quality score. So some of the standard one, deflection score, event score. Once you have a data for the customer scorer, so you will see those columns over here, and you can add here. For example, if I want to add a deflection score and event score, click on save. So let me do a refresh here. Okay, I think I have column limit. So let me do one thing. Let me remove this and score. Let me search for scores. So all these I will add. So these are some standard scores. And then, yeah, once you have the data, either in the unprocessed session or processed session, so you will be able to see those scores. So this is how like you create it. In the next video, I will showcase once the data is available. I will showcase you the scorer data in the session. Thank you for watching this video.